Alright guys, tonight I'm actually doing an upgrade on my jacket. I found a pretty decent patch for 50 bucks on eBay. So I'm actually in the midst of cutting it in half, which I'm going to be applying it onto my icon jacket. Sadly, I'm going to actually have to take off the representing in the front in order to give it that look that I'm wanting to go for. But I'll still have the icon shields on the side, so I'll still be representing. But since I'm not much of a, let's say a seamstress as they would call it, I'm actually going to be using some fishing string, which I figured it's going to be a lot tougher, and as well as using a heat gun rather than an iron, which I don't have around the house. So hopefully, I'm going to cross my fingers, hopefully everything comes out right, and we'll see how the results end. So, wish me luck! Alright guys, so far so good. I already got the icon taken off, as well as getting the Autobot symbol placed where I want it. Now I'm going to have to work on a few things here. I'm actually going to have to take the little snap-on piece off. I'm going to have to take this piece off as well. As well as I just figured out, since I'm going to have this be overlaying like that, I'm going to have to figure out with the pocket system. So that's going to be a little complicated. I'm trying to figure this out. So, but hopefully things go to plan. That's what I hope. Alright guys, well the project is complete. Took a little longer than expected. In fact, I watched an entire season of Game of Thrones while I was actually working on this. But now, first things first, don't use a heat gun. For the small patches, that's fine. But apparently, this big patch, I actually had to borrow my buddy's wife's iron to actually make sure it's smoothed out and everything like that. Because with how thick it was, the adhesive on the back really needed to be heated up to melt on the back, so it's okay to do the small patches. Big patches definitely need an iron. But so yeah, it took a lot longer. The trouble issues was actually around the edge issues, more at the top here, where I was actually having more issues. But I got it all smoothed out, got everything on there. Took a couple tries with the iron. I had to go over it slowly and surely at a high heating, and just slowly apply it as I made sure to kind of cover it up and just go over it. As you can see, I got burn marks from doing it, but if you don't care about a scarf, it's all good. Other than that, I did go over, like I said, I went around with the fishing wire. I figured since it's a lot stronger material, plus it's clear, so you can barely see it, and it will match any material, so you don't have to go out and pick out the threads and stuff. The only issue that I wish I could have fixed better, or I should have done, was actually burnt the inside of these, because you can kind of see it's failing a little bit, but long enough I have the stitching, it's keeping it intact. But other than that, the project came out pretty good in my opinion, and it's a good way to actually welcome in the new year of 2018. So this was my pet project, which I finished right before the ball dropped. So let's go ahead and show you exactly what it looks like on me.
Fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Any bad robot out there better get ready for an ass whooping.
If you're gonna ride, Dano, ride in style.